and he's still, again, as I say, just the way he's conducting himself, he seems very confident.
Yeah, a lot of support for Gorilla. We can see the game is loading in right now. We're mere seconds away from getting this highly anticipated losers bracket semi-final underway. Gorilla from Neo Esports up against Nraseck from Team Guild. What a first tournament it is for Guild's FIFA team, with Nraseck making this far in the tournament. This is what we've all been looking for. We looked at the bracket, Ryan, and we said if Gorilla wins his game and Nraseck wins his game, this could be a semi-final. And we're salivating at the thought of it, and now it is reality.
I'm excited, I'll be honest, and I'm sure many people are as well. And it's credit to Guild and also Neo. They're newly formed FIFA team. I know Neo have been here since last year as well, and Guild entered later on in the FIFA 20 season. But again, they both have players that have reached latter stages in tournaments, who have the experience and hoping that their player will reach the finals.
And here we go. Nraseck kicking from left to right. And it's going to be Gorilla in the white Neo strip from right to left. We talked about the early start and the early goal from either of those two players who will be taking that early lead in this matchup. Couple of step overs coming out early doors. Expect lots of skills, expect lots of intricate play in the final third. R9 linking up with his namesake Cristiano Ronaldo. Semedo comes across well to cover for Gorilla. And let's see, Ryan, how that defence from Gorilla holds up now against Nraseck.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to... I always say this, anyone can win a game of FIFA. You could perform defensively, you could be defensively superb in one game of FIFA. It's about being consistent. And for Gorilla's sake, I'm hoping that he's able to be consistent, to be defensively structured, as he was in the first game against his opponent. So, again, I think it will be tightly contested. I think this first game will be similar to Nraseck's first game. It depends. Someone could edge it. It might be a draw, but I don't think either player will have like a staple to see who's going to win in this fixture.
We see Juan Cuadrado starting here for Nraseck. That's the rule breaker, Juan Cuadrado, in at right back, mainly just in there for chemistry to get Cristiano Ronaldo at least on 7 chemistry points. R9 back to goal. One of the first times that we've seen R9 used. I think the only player to have used R9, in fact, is Nraseck, looking to build up on the edge of the box with Rashford. Pogba now, a couple of rule breakers in there. Rashford, I should say Pogba, also Juan Cuadrado. Patrick Vieira into his icon teammate in R9. Look for CR7 just to try and pull away from his marker. Rashford picks up the ball out wide. Semedo comes across. Lacroqueta cancels back inside. They're just waiting for the space to open up. Mbappe scoops it away from Mendy. Fate Rabona, Elastico.
Ooh. Patient.
It's really sort of edge of the seat right now.
Honestly, so patient from Nraseck, and that's just a testament to how he attacks and how he plays. He's very calm around the edge of the box, and I feel like that's what separates him from a lot of players. Where it's a thing. It could work both ways. It could work against him in some occasions, but he looks for the chance where sometimes he knows when to take the risk, basically, and when to just bide his time, wait a little bit. And I feel like there wasn't an open chance there, but he tried to wait and see if Gorilla would pull out a defender. And to Gorilla's credit, he didn't. And this could lead to a chance here.
Pele, inside the box, squats it across. What a save! That Van der Sar. What a save!
That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's what you buy a goalkeeper for, right? I always say goalkeepers this year, you don't really notice that much of a difference. I just need a goalkeeper that's tall, that can try and catch a cross. But if my goalkeeper saved that, I've got to buy his jersey tonight. Like, especially if he wins this game, you've got to pin that down to Van der Sar. That's a fantastic save.
Semedo doing well there to step up high for Gorilla, looking to thread through to Pele. Roulette inside the box, trying to get that shot away. Van der Sar as well to jump onto it. Wow, 25 minutes have gone so far. It's been enthralling, entertaining, action up to date.
I'm
so
speechless.
An early pause cue there by Nraseck.
Yeah, I'm just still speechless over that save. Like, to me, I'm already celebrating, but that's unbelievable. But Nraseck is here. He's passed it to Ronaldo, back to Mbappe, back to Ronaldo, and it's good defending from Gorilla there. It's patient. He done well. He timed the tackle to perfection to get the ball back.
R9 looking to thread through. after the pass received him in from Pogba. Cristiano Ronaldo, McGeady spin inside his own half, just shows the confidence that Gorilla is playing with right now. Just attempting skill moves like that in the midfield third. Neymar. Pele made the run off of the ball. Looking to slow down the attacks ever so slightly. Great lead from Nraseck's defender there to win that. And those chances, if you're Nicolas Nraseck, Van der Sar saves that for you, you're thinking, not only my goalkeeper is unbelievable, but it might be my day. My goalkeeper's making a save like that. It's a save that happens 1 in 20, 1 in 30. That save actually happens. Pogba looking to play on the edge of the box, trying to squeeze the ball through to Patrick Vieira. Neymar, Ronaldo. Hold the phone. I think something's brewing. Patrick Vieira on the edge, couple of step overs. Bruno Fernandes does well, but Ryan, if your goalkeeper's making that save, it must be actually hard to regain your composure.
I'm still as I say, if my goal, you say 1 in 30, for me, my goalkeeper's never made a save like that. I'm grateful if my goalkeeper can just pick the ball up when it's rolling on the floor. So if my goalkeeper makes a save like that, as I say, I'm brimming with confidence just because I feel like it's my day. And I think that's just offside than it is from Gorilla. And the cues pause from Nraseck on the 40th minute will come through.
Looks like he's changing something in the settings here, is Nicolas Nraseck. Not happy with one of the visual effects on the screen. It's the user radar colour. Just a question on this, Ryan. A lot of pro players, it has to be their perfect settings to what they sort of are used to customise to. If you were to, for example, play on someone else's setup completely different, could you play to an actual like competitive level with a different camera? That's the number one question you get asked the most. What camera do you play on?
Yeah, for me,
with all them settings different.
It varies. I used to use telebroadcast. I switch between that and co-op, sort of dependent on how I'm playing. Like sometimes I notice for co-op especially, it helps defensively because I'm able to see the whole pitch. And sometimes in an attacking sense, when I've tried out the 5-3-2 or the 3-5-2, so I'm able to see the overlapping runs from the wide players a lot more effectively on co-op. But then I noticed that my attack isn't as smooth compared to a telebroadcast. It's really, you might not think it makes a difference, but to me, it really makes a difference. But again, you learn something new every day. I didn't realize you could change the radar color. So that, because I've been having that issue with certain kits where they clash. But again, you learn something new every day.
There you go, Nicolas Nraseck not only teaches how to defend like a pro, but also how to set up like a pro as well. Half-time in this first leg, currently 0-0 between Nraseck and Gorilla, but Gorilla will probably feel a little bit hard done by not to be leading 1-0 after that heroic save from Edwin van der Sar. You're not really reading too much into 45 minutes gone. I mean, we've not really seen too much happen as of yet, apart from that great save. Neither player has really stamped their foot on this match, you would say, as of yet, Ryan. Yeah,
as you said, no player has stamped their authority, and we do obviously have to speak about the Gorilla chance, but again, a moment of superbness from Van der Sar to make the save, and it's something now where for Gorilla, you sort of have to forget that ever happened, because I know something from my perspective anyway, it's really hard to forget about those chances, especially in a tight game where the margins are so narrow, so every chance you get, you kind of have to take it, and I feel like Gorilla's done everything right there, and this could be a chance here.
Pogba into CR7 inside the box.
That's a tackle.
Very aggressive tackle, but look, sometimes they work out for you, other times you get a penalty awarded against you, but just continue what you're saying there, right?
Yeah, no, I was just about to mention actually with the tackle there. For me in that situation, I'm very scared to tackle because we know this year where any sort of physical contact in the box, if you press tackle, and even if the player doesn't fall over, but it's just a small nudge on their shoulder and they become off balance, it's given us a penalty. So it's very brave for Gorilla to do that, and he backs himself to defend manually. And it's a fantastic attack here from
Rashford.
That was close.
Yeah, very close. He's had a couple of those, Nicolas Nraseck, in the final third where he's just looking to get that 100% chance of scoring a goal. He's looking for the extra pass or the skill move. And we've seen players in the past where maybe just being a little bit more aggressive, maybe just having a little bit more sort of confidence in the final third to shoot from a different angle or to shoot on a 70 or 80% chance can result in a goal. But also, you don't want to just give possession away sort of willy-nilly and just give the possession away where it's sort of not resulting in an attack at the end of your build-up play.
Yeah, exactly. And as we say, both of these players have progressed far in tournaments before, and I feel like, I don't know, it's a weird way to word this, but I feel like they're respecting each other a little bit too much. Whereas in the previous round, I feel like Gorilla didn't respect Nraseck, not in a disrespectful way, but I mean that he wasn't fearful of anything, because I guess maybe he's never seen him play before, but he's seen Nraseck play, he knows what he's capable of, and that's vice versa for Nraseck as well, on his viewpoint on Gorilla. So it's sort of a thing where they're biding their time, waiting for the perfect chance, when they don't necessarily have to do that. As you mentioned, Nraseck is getting situations in the box and he's turning back onto the left, back onto the right, hoping for the perfect chance, when he can actually just take a snapshot and hope it goes in.
Vieira now in the final third for Nraseck. Another one of those chances where he's looking to build up. R9 turns his man, and another last-ditch tackle, but the referee has pulled it back for a free kick. Looks like he's going to be running past the wall here with R9. Quick one played to Ronaldo. Looking to just build up into another attack. Cristiano.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna lay that off. In all honesty.
So did I. But I feel like if it was laid off, it could have been intercepted, or the first touch, he would have been smothered. But again, it's a very composed attack, and as I said, it's going to be tightly contested in this first leg. I feel like whoever gets the goal is going to boost them in confidence, and he's on the attack here. Yeah,
he's robbed possession in the midfield, has Nraseck, but it's Gorilla defending very, very well again. And also, you would say sort of Nraseck, he's winning the ball high up the pitch. He's winning in these midfield areas. Again, possession turned over, and Nraseck has another opportunity to attack.
Nraseck does well here because he keeps flicking on team press to press Gorilla in the final third and forcing him into errors where it could be a misplaced pass, because when the team press is turned on, your players, like they lack that sort of accuracy, especially when they're under pressure. And he's doing well here just to cut the lanes himself as well, switch cursor to cut another lane, and then let the AI mark that run as well. It's very complicated to explain, but the way he's defending is very, very intelligent.
Yeah, absolutely. Only you expect this from the very best players in Europe. Ronaldo now. Edge of the box, look for a couple of step-overs potentially to come out. Pass back to Patrick Vieira. Into Paul Pogba, step-overs. Looking to create space. Ronaldo again. Put it into... R9, what a finish!
You can see what it means to him as well. That's what it means.
The breakthrough has been brewing for Nraseck. It was Ronaldo with the goal. Who else would it be but Cristiano? Big opportunity, and that's where you want it. We say it was one of the most complete strikers in the game, and a great example of it right there.
That was unbelievably composed from Nraseck there. And I feel Gorilla didn't do too much wrong there defensively. It was just a thing where, of course, you can't control every defender. So some of the defenders that are being controlled by the AI aren't necessarily sticking onto the personnel from Nraseck. But CR7 in form, what a card. I said it before, I feel like he's the best striker in the game, or in my opinion, one of the best players. So again, it's no surprise that he does score and give Nraseck the 1-goal lead.
And it was a 1-goal lead in the first leg, and you saw such a big reaction from him. He knows how big that goal can be in the complexion and the story of this match, because Gorilla now is the one who has to get back into this game. He's brought a few subs on as well, has Gorilla. It looks like Renato Sanchez. And again, he's done so well to win the ball high up the pitch. Nraseck.
He's doing well to win it, but for me, Gorilla he's rushing his passes in midfield. It's not as composed as it was against Nraseck, and again, you could put that down to Nraseck pressuring really, really well to force him into those errors, but it's just Gorilla not...
Is he offside?
I guess, is that on? It's just about on from Pele, so this could be a chance.
Couple of step-overs out wide. Alan St-Maximin now brought into the attack. Quadrado is the defender for Nraseck over there. St-Maximin gets the better of the Colombian. Couple of step-overs down the line and does win himself a corner. Not really as sort of successful as they were in previous FIFA's corners. Sort of just wanted to, you would say, either play it short or try and swing it into that near post, but with goalkeeper movement. Look at this, he's 3 against 1.
Forward here. Deulofeu. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Deulofeu. What a counter-attack. I was talking about corners, and the counter-attack just sort of emerged out of nowhere. It was 4 against 1.
Yeah, there was a point I'm thinking, hold on a minute. I'm seeing the players in the Nraseck jersey bombing forward, And it was just, again, Delafeu, I was thinking, surely he's going to pass it here. Surely. Goes on the whole way. And Delafeu scores to give him a vital second goal. And I think that's done for the first leg. I think Nraseck has possession now, so he'll just be keeping it. He'll wait for the last attack to try and bag a third if he's lucky.
Jared Delafeu just generally ran the entire length of the pitch. Like, that actually happened. He picked the ball up as a defender from the corner. He ran the entire length of the pitch and then slowed it past the goalkeeper. And a third goal for Nraseck would be huge, but it is only going to be a 2-0 for the Guild man. But what a